Last week I met one of my old students. Wow, this time he was more fluent. I asked him how. He said, I've been using these 4 strategies. Not only these, let's make you fluent today. Whenever one decides to learn something, one should take a step back. That's what I believe now. But in the beginning, scenario was completely different. It was really difficult for me to speak English fluently. Then I used this strategy. I took a step back. I thought, I pondered. I understood human brain. Let me tell you something interesting about human brain. Whenever we think, whatever we think, whether we are thinking about a past or yesterday, or we are imagining something about the future, we only think in pictures. Human brain only thinks in visuals. Wow. That was quite enlightening for me. Now my next challenge was, whatever I was thinking in the pictures, how to explain in the easiest form. That was my challenge. So understand this first. Our brain thinks in pictures. Now your job is to explain these pictures in their easiest form possible. So let's discuss these 4 strategies to become really fluent in English. I believe you have understood now that our brain thinks in pictures. We simply think in visuals. Now the question is, how to explain these visuals in the best possible manner. Communication. What is the basic usage of communication? The basic usage of communication is whatever we want to say, the other guy should be able to understand in the same manner or almost in the same manner, right? Now, what do we use to communicate? We use a language. So understand this now. Language is contextual. Any language on this planet is contextual. Now understand this. So whenever I have to talk about past, I simply use past indefinite tense because in the back of our mind, in the back of my mind, I know I'm talking about my past, so I have to simply explain past events. So to explain past events, past indefinite tense. I woke up at 5 a.m., went for a run, came back home, took my breakfast, conducted sessions. In the evening, went out. That's it. Simple. Simple past tense. Language is contextual. If you're talking to somebody and this is a present scenario, or if you want to know that, or if you want to know somebody's habits, simple present tense. Somebody's present habits. Something that is still happening. Like you're watching this video or you're pretending to watch. It's contextual, present progressive tense. That's how I communicate. That's how I explain these visuals. This is my first strategy because language is contextual. So understand the context. Instead of translating, I understand the context. Past events, past indefinite tense. Imaginary sentences, I wish I had a car. Something that is still happening, present progressive tense. Language is contextual. Tip number 2. Okay, let me tell you something. I was sitting around the table talking to people. All of a sudden, there was an announcement that Shah Rukh Khan is coming. What's a big deal? Shah Rukh Khan. He's just a man, right? But people went berserk. They went crazy. Shah Rukh, Shah Rukh. Then, finally, Shah Rukh Khan entered. Wow. Females. They literally went crazy. They were crying. They were yelling, Shah Rukh, please hug me, kiss me. I was thinking, what about us? Of course, nobody looked at us. We were not that famous. What I've done here, I knew I was talking about my past. So I used 2 tenses, past continuous, past progressive, I must say, and past indefinite. Since I said language is contextual. Second strategy I used short sentences. I removed unnecessary things. Let me tell you again. I was sitting around the table talking to people. I didn't use I again, right? Listen to me. I was sitting around the table talking to people. All of a sudden, there was an announcement, Shah Rukh Khan is coming. All the sentences are connected. And I used short sentences. I removed unnecessary subjects and unnecessary words. I believe you have understood now that our brain thinks in pictures. Now, how can you explain these pictures in the best possible way? We have discussed 3 strategies: short sentences, language is contextual, use anecdotes, short interesting incidents or short interesting stories. Now, how can you practice it sitting at home or in your office? Let's see. I'm at my home, I see refrigerator in front of me and I want to talk about refrigerator. It's very simple. I'll use some incident because our brain loves connections. Okay, here's the refrigerator. I still remember once I was trying to keep beers in my refrigerator, but my mom denied. She said, no filthy beers in my refrigerator. Wow, our brain loves connections. So this is how I practice. I connect with some examples, some incidents, some short story. That's how I practice. Let's say I'm entering in my kitchen. Okay, I'm entering my kitchen now. I can see the food in front of me. I want to sate my hunger. But I remember once I wanted to sate my hunger, but I didn't know how to cook. But this time, at least I know how to cook a Maggi because I watched YouTube video. Simple. That's how you're supposed to practice. Always remember, if you want to achieve your fluency goals, you got to understand your brain and you want right kind of strategies to practice. I believe these 4 strategies will help you big time because these 4 strategies have been helping our students big time. Last week, I met one of my old students. Wow, this time he was more fluent. I asked him how. He said, I've been using these 4 strategies. Not only these, I also told him few fluency exercises. This is going to be a next video. Fluency exercises, part 2 of this episode. So stay tuned and use these 4 strategies. 4? Yes, 4. Short sentences, language is contextual, anecdotes, and rehearse. You need right kind of strategies to rehearse. And to learn anything, you need to understand your own brain because our brain loves connections and we think in visuals first. Happy learning. Hey guys, if you think you're learning from our channel, don't forget to share our videos and subscribe our channel because we also need inspiration. Please do that. And for more information, visit our website, peptalkindia.com.